robust are my systems? Are they creating a strong customer experience? Are they creating a strong chain? So a quick introduction to those who don't know. My name's Kira and I used to do beauty therapy years ago, and I've lots of hands-on experience in like a day spa, medi spa, salon setting, lots. And then also over the years, since I left the industry, I also have been an active customer myself. So I love spa treatments, the whole spa world, going on meditation retreats, just everything and anything to do with holistic health. So I bring all that knowledge and all that value for you here today. And let's begin about the customer journey. Have you ever wondered what the customer journey is, why it's so important, and how it can increase sales and profit and make for happier, more loyal clients that keep coming back and back for more and more, raving fans of your spa, salon, fitness, health, holistic practice or clinic? If you ever have wondered, then stay tuned and we're going to delve into that subject right now. The customer journey is not just this direct service or treatment you provide. It's also the whole client experience from start to finish, all the touch points and interactions they have with your establishment, clinic, with your brand, and whether they have gotten a word of mouth recommendation, or they've called your salon directly, or they've found you online. All these are also classed as like client engagement, touch points, as I say, interactions, and how the customer journey is thinking of all these little steps and all these little impressions that the customer goes through, looking at it from their perspective and their point of view, and how you can improve each and every single stage. So it's like, if you could view it like links in a chain. So it's very hard to turn around and sell a product at the end if there's links broken in the chain from the start. So if they've had a slightly more neutral or average or an even negative interaction, say with the receptionist or with your online booking system. So are all these other measures in place before the client even steps near you to receive your service, your advice, your expertise, your knowledge? Think of the customer journey as links in a chain. You also need to consider one of the final links in the chain is, how does your customer feel when they leave? What's the feeling they're left with? A lot of people, they don't buy just purely for like knowledge. They buy for the feeling that they get. Like sometimes it's more of a want than a need, that they want the product more because of the feeling and the benefit they'll get. So the links in your chain are also, your customer journey is also not just before your client comes in to your premises, but also when they leave, when they've left speaking to you, or what was the impression and how do they carry that forward, and are they recommending you to others? That's always a good positive sign that the customer journey has gone really well, but there's always room for improvement. So consider the middle part of the chain, the middle part of your customer journey to be the actual treatment, and the start is the first impressions, the first them hearing of your brand name, or even just the process of booking in, and then that the final and the last part of the customer journey would be after they've left the salon, not when the treatment's just over, much more like after, like a couple of weeks after, even if they see results from your treatment, or how they speak about your salon. What impression did you leave? Did you even leave a good impression? One strong enough that it's not just an average treatment, one that's like a lifelong lasting impression of, oh, I went to this spa and it was the most unusual and the most impressive treatment, and it was so unique, the best whatever ... I've had in my life. That is what you ideally want to nail on the head. So if you like this type of content, I also have another video I'd recommend called Ethical Selling. So like more soft selling, or selling with a good heart, good conscience, how to sell but not feel like you're being pushy, and all the skills involved in that. So check that out in one of my playlists called Beautyhood. And I also make other videos about womanhood and lifestyle and all this. So help me check it out. So your goal at each stage is to exceed the customer's expectations. So how can you do that? Can you do that through, say, in the middle of the links in the chain, the middle of the customer journey, their actual ambience of the salon? What's the atmosphere like? Are the staff greeting and smiling? Not just the receptionist, also other therapists walking around. What are the facilities like? Parking, access, bathroom facilities. Always think of the bathroom. Is it neat and tidy? Because most likely people need to use it often quickly before their treatment, and it's the only time where the customer is alone, completely alone, and really that's why you see a lot of advertisement like on the back of a bathroom door, where the customer is sitting down and looking at it, for the ladies anyway. That's a really clever idea. But like, do you have flowers or fresh flowers or nice soaps? Is everything filled in? Like, just absolute care and attention to specific detail, like putting yourself in the customer's shoes and walking through their customer journey, like do an actual exercise of walking through each step and taking each step, naming it, and be like, how can we improve this? How can we exceed customers' expectations? If we exceed each one, this will lead to loyal clients and increased profits. Continuing on with the metaphor of the links in the chain, if you think of a strong chain, it's only as strong as its weakest link. So each individual link are the customer's engagement with you, whether it's online or in person or word of mouth or from anybody else. It's considered a link. So like, could you do a follow-up email, or asking them for a survey, to complete a quick survey? A lot of these things can be automated. So improve each and every single link in the chain. Ask yourself, how robust is my chain? How robust are my systems? Are they creating a strong customer experience? Are they creating a strong chain? So like a lackluster waiting area that not much thought given to it, no products on display, no it's just not comfortable, or it's just lackluster, that can really like rust one of the links in the chain. It can really damage the overall customer journey, the overall customer experience. It's only as strong as each individual link, and you want a strong chain. So it's a knock-on effect. Be really aware, make out a plan, make out a strategy of What are the individual steps the customer goes through? What are the individual chains? And how can we improve every single one? So don't be overwhelmed with all this information I'm throwing at you. On this channel, Hippie and Heels, I have a playlist called Beauty Hood. So check that out. I have all the tips, strategies, real life examples. I delve into this subject in all different ways. So don't get overwhelmed. Take some notes. Check out some of the other videos. Like and comment. Put your questions down below in the comments if you need clarification. Even send me like a private email. And if you like this video, I know to make more content like this. I have a wealth of resources here for you. Lots of ideas. We'll try to figure something out together. Let's help each other. Write in the comments as well if you are currently a salon or spa owner and you want to pass on some nice tips, inspire each other, share. That's what this community is meant for. Let's help each other. There's room for all of us in the market. There's no need for competitive among us. There's lots of room for all of us. So here are some ways, very specific ways that you can improve your customer experience in your spa, salon or holistic practice. So number one is to personalize the service. Train your staff to provide, or you yourself, really personalized attention to each customer. Understanding their unique needs and preferences. You could do this by getting like a little survey from them or asking for feedback in return for like a little discount or sample products. So tailor the treatments and recommendations always to the individual customer, and this can greatly enhance the experience. Make it all about them, and always check in with them. Is this what you asked for? Is this the result you were expecting? Can you see yourself using these products? Can you see yourself benefiting from this once you get at home? Number two, do you have a comfortable atmosphere? What's the vibe of your place? So create a very calming and welcoming environment. Even if it's like a med spa, very clinical, it can still be more warm and inviting. A lot of these beauty clinics, if somebody's not very like into beauty that much, they can be quite intimidating, like a receptionist or the beautician with a full face of makeup, and they're coming in with their like acne and their skin problems. It's really intimidating. So put them at ease, be friendly, have a soothing, welcoming environment, pay attention to like colors and textures, and aroma. Smell is a big one. We might think like, for example, lavender essential oil or lavender spray, that might irritate one person. So and some people can be allergic to it. I even once came across a client who was allergic to aloe vera, of all things, and you think that's the most gentlest thing somebody could be allergic to. So it really goes to show. So what I'm trying to say is about the smell is that pick a really neutral general smell. Vanilla is a good one. I do like lavender, but actually peppermint works really well. So peppermint or mint, general kind of mint. Eucalyptus is a good one as well. They're just general. They're more gender neutral as well. They're just fresh and clean. Whatever smells fresh and clean, and then you can always tailor it in the room. You can say, what would you like? And some people like more floral, but a lot of people like scent is very particular. They can get headaches and everything. So that's number two, is about creating a great vibe. Like have uplifting art on the wall, like or quotes, or like the latest thing in salons is an Instagram wall, like a photo backdrop. It's so easy to do. One little corner, a few flowers, but like 10% off if you tag us. Yeah, it's cheesy and it's cheap, but it works, and get your promotion out there. Another great thing for the customer journey, an idea for the links in the chain would be to focus on music as well. That would really create atmosphere and a vibe of your place. Do you have a distinct playlist? Where do you get your music from? Do you always play the same, or are you more about tailoring your treatment? Do you let your clients pick? Do they want nature sounds to relax, or do you want music with lyrics, more upbeat, more casual vibe? So that's another thought as well to have in regard to your customer journey and creating a pleasant atmosphere. So what else can really make a chain a link in the chain of your customer service journey really stand out is the product knowledge and the professionalism of your staff. If it's just you and you're self-employed, then it's your skill set, how you do client care, and how professional you come across, how knowledgeable are you seen as an expert in your field. So you can increase this point, or increase this strengthen this chain in the link of the customer service journey by being seen as the expert. So on social media, for example, or online on your website, or even in the waiting area, maybe play a little slideshow or video, or display like books, certificates. Have you gone on training courses? Are all your staff up to date? Or do you offer like free skin analysis, free anything to display your knowledge, your expertise, your skills? Do you enter into like articles into local newspapers or magazine? Or do you ever speak at trade shows or at kind of beauty events that your customers might be going to, or holistic events? There's lots like holistic fairs. I've been to them before, which are really, really interesting, where you might do like a quick demo of your treatment. So I once watched like a demo. It's called bioenergy. I think it's like a healing modality. Kind of looks like on at first glance similar to Reiki, maybe like kind of energy healing, and yeah, that was interesting. So do you see how like a demonstration can or doing like a sample treatment on customers can really display your expertise? So yeah, that's point 3. Be an expert in your field, be professional, carry yourself with knowledge and product knowledge if you're selling products, and stay up to date with your training, and that can make your customer journey enhance it and really make it stand out. One of the next touch points with your clients or engagement or link in the customer journey chain is to look at your communication. So that could be how you are describing the treatment or the service to the client. Are you meeting their expectations? Are you asking for feedback from them? Is it a two-way communication where the client can express themselves, what they're asking for? So basically look at your consultation process and see if there's room for improvement for that, to get better feedback, better like from the clients. Can you show them if it's a hairstyle? Can you have pictures pre-printed for general hairstyles? or ones that are commonly mistaken, that you can nail down the detail instead of just talking about it, or have colour samples, things like this. Have any printouts and manuals and things to show people that they can both work off, like have a visual aid as well. Communication, ask for feedback on, maybe do a little survey, send out a survey. I've gotten them before myself. I thought that was great. I think you can automate them with the booking system, where you get kind of instant feedback. Oh, thank you for coming to the salon today, all done over text. How was your service? Give us feedback now. You can do incentives like a discount or something to entice them to actually fill out the survey. So yeah, what type of feedback are you getting from your clients? Is the communication clear? So for example, a great way to improve your customer journey is to look at your cancellation policy. Is that communicated clearly? Do you have an actual written statement of we need to charge your card if you don't show, if there's like a no-show policy, or if you have to cancel, you can't really cancel 20 minutes before the treatment. We have a busy column and we booked it out and we prepared all the products, and is there understanding there that there's no friction, because life happens and things do happen that people need to rearrange and cancel, that their treatment isn't always, or can't always, especially with kids and stuff, come as a priority. Unfortunately, though, it should be, because you should always prioritize yourself. So yeah, that's worth looking into. So yeah, what is your communication with your client? Can the client at the consultation stage clearly ask for what they need? Are you checking in afterwards? Have we met your expectations? Have we gotten the results that you wanted? Is there room for improvement? Do you have like a suggestion box somewhere? Do you have an incentive for people to make a suggestion? It's there. I know it's your place of work, but it's also putting the client at the forefront and putting your lens on of going through the customer journey through their eyes. That asking for that feedback is vital, that you do need to adapt it to suit them. You might be comfortable or see a way of doing your treatment because that was in your training, but does it actually suit the client in real time? So yeah, what is your communication? Have a look at that. Another factor in your customer journey or the customer experience that needs to be highlighted, I would suggest looking at your booking system. Do you have an online booking system? Are you doing it via phone? Is there room for improvement? Are customers able to choose a time that suits them? Is there a lot of back and forth, or is it a seamless process? Do they get reminder text messages about their treatment the day before or an hour before? And in that reminder text, do you give any gentle reminders for example, if they're getting a spray tan treatment, or what to bring with them or not do before or after, especially with like a laser hair removal, or do they get an aftercare leaflet or text about like aftercare and things not to do after the treatment? Is that all included with the booking? How do they change their time if they need to? How do they contact the salon? So a lot of this again can be automated with your booking system. It can be an app, or there's always going to be people who want to call in and have the more traditional approach. But definitely look at the booking system. Can that be improved? And what type of contact do they have? If they don't have somebody on the phone guiding them as into, is this the right treatment for them? does your online booking system describe the treatment sufficiently or in a nice appealing way? And does it display like what results the person's going to get, or that they're clear, that there's no miscommunication there? And that ties in with at the previous point about communication as well. So yeah, definitely look at your booking process. That's a real bonus to have that down to a T, and there's always room for improvement. So look at what your competitors are doing. Just look around briefly and see what the general census is, and again, ask for feedback from your customers. So those are some of the points I have on this topic of the customer service journey. I think I'm going to do a part 2 of this video. Just so much more I want to talk about. So don't be overwhelmed. I'll try to like a summary, and maybe in the comments below write if you want like a short kind of cheat sheet to summarize all these points and the action points and what you could do. And if you found this useful, and thank you so much for listening, and hopefully we'll see you again. And don't forget my other playlist, or the Beauty Hood playlist, where I'm going to delve into this topic more and more and more. So keep trying to listen and improve and pick up on little things that suit your business the best. And let's go try, expand and grow and attract those loyal clients together, and build a community here. In the comments below, ask for advice, let me know what areas you're most interested in, and spread the knowledge and spread the advice, and wait for part 2 of the customer journey.